So prior to seeing the trailer for the new Jurassic World movie, I saw a review on X that said the film will feature a new mutant dinosaur species with a design that's inspired by the T-Rex, the Rancor from Star Wars, and a xenomorph. Now my initial gut reaction to that is that it sounds like pure nightmare fuel. But when I really stopped to think about it, I came to the conclusion that dinosaurs are always going to be cool, even without you having to make up a new hybrid species every time one of these movies comes out. And I hope Universal takes that into consideration for any future inevitable Jurassic sequels. Let's discuss.
I watch so you don't have to.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's go, baby! Jurassic World Rebirth trailer in full effect. I think I speak for everyone when I say if Scarlett Johansson and dinosaurs are involved, then we will be there no matter what. Oh not even 2 seconds in and we already have an Easter egg. I just love how they keep coming up with new, interesting reasons to get these people on an island. No wonder the Blade movie never gets made. He's sitting here playing cards in a dinosaur movie. So this island is where they made and studied all the dinosaurs? This movie's going to be peak. Oh a two-headed raptor. DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs, huh? Good luck. Whoa, what's that thing? Let me find out the engine was making Rancors. The T-Rex is in the building. It's official. July is going to be the greatest month in cinema history. Superman, Fantastic Four, and Jurassic World, we will be seated. This is going to be even better than Barbenheimer. And Super Jurassic 4 is born. Let Hollywood cook. So I have a somewhat complicated relationship with the Jurassic movies. Of course, the original Jurassic Park is legendary and untouchable. And while The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 are no masterpieces by any stretch of the imagination, I do love them in a kind of turn your brain off at the door kind of way.
I'm simply saying that life, finds a way.
And even when the first Jurassic World hit, believe it or not, I was able to find some enjoyment in that movie too. Sure, it rehashes some elements from the original film, and it does play things relatively safe, but I'd be lying to you if I said that that movie didn't make me feel like a kid again the first time I watched it in theaters. There is just still something about seeing dinosaurs on the big screen that will always be entertaining to me. I clearly don't expect much from these movies, but yet somehow I am able to find enjoyment in them most times. That was until Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, which in my opinion are absolute abominations of cinema. These movies felt like they had all of the magic ripped right out of them as this franchise fell deeper and deeper into the soulless cash grab realm.
Why do these things always happen to me?
After these 2 movies had came out, it very much felt like this franchise had gone on way too long. So when I heard that they were making another Jurassic World sequel, let's just say I was skeptical. I think the fact that Gareth Edwards was brought in this time around might be this movie's only saving grace. Everything leading up to this trailer gave me the impression that the intention was to take the franchise in a new direction. As the trailer puts it, it's a new era, supposedly, for the Jurassic films. Yet outside of a new cast of characters, and of course a new dinosaur, I'm failing to see what exactly is so different this time around. In fact, some of the minor differences I do see could end up being more of a negative than a positive, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. As far as what is revealed in the trailer, yes, we have another group of people finding yet another reason to willingly go to an island inhabited by dinosaurs.
Stop it!
Not all that egregious, not exactly breaking new ground either. It's pretty much par for the course for this franchise. This time around we have the added wrinkle that they need to collect DNA from 3 of the island's biggest dinosaurs, because the key to some miracle cure is contained within them. It's one of those plot lines that I can't necessarily pinpoint where I've seen it before, but I definitely know that I've seen it before. I also noticed a dash of quippy humor that felt like it was very much inspired by Joss Whedon. Remember in the first Avengers movie when Tony Stark says that he's bringing the party to them? And Black Widow responds saying she fails to see how that's a party, as a giant alien comes crashing towards her. Ironically, a lot of Scarlett Johansson's dialogue in this trailer sounds exactly like that. It's that kind of stating the obvious humor that I think a lot of modern audiences find hilarious for some reason.
Haven't you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
On the plus side of things, I will say that this movie looks better visually than its two blockbuster counterparts that are also coming out in July. And that's probably a combination of the method in which this film was shot, and the fact that the movie takes place in an exotic, visually impressive location. Something that all of the Jurassic movies had going for it at one time or another. There's also a claim that they are leaning into the tension a bit more this time around, which I am here for, and I did see a little bit of that in the trailer. I mean, getting stalked by dinosaurs should be intense if in fact your goal is to accomplish something other than selling toys. Of course, we get the return of some classic dinosaurs from the franchise that will always be welcomed. Sometimes I feel like in a weird sort of way they kind of overthought things while trying to constantly outdo the previous movies. Just the tired trend of introducing a new dinosaur, oftentimes a dinosaur that never really existed, every single time a new movie came out. It's just unnecessary when you take into consideration the wealth of actual dinosaurs they have to work with. The best part of the original Jurassic World was not the hybrid dinosaur, it was when the T-Rex showed up at the end.
I like it a lot.
The classics still work, but unfortunately, it feels like Universal didn't get the memo. Because once again, we have a hybrid mutant dinosaur on the loose in this film. And I'm sorry, as cool as it could potentially end up looking, I just don't find it the least bit interesting because it's been done so much to this point that it does feel very gimmicky. I will give the trailer credit in that it does feel like this movie is intended to be a soft reboot of sorts that will hopefully ignore the previous two entries. And it may even be taking a somewhat back to basics approach, which would be welcomed.
Come on. Do it. Do it!
But I still couldn't help but feel like some lingering issues from previous installments are still present here. And they may even have brought in some all-new issues in the process. I'd also be remiss if I didn't mention how the dinosaurs from 1993 still look better than anything we are getting today. Listen, I'm willing to give this movie a chance because, believe it or not, I actually do want to like it. Of the three major movies coming out in July, this is the one that I'm probably looking forward to the most. If for no other reason, I'm just tired of cape shit, and dinosaurs can be a good time. But this trailer didn't do much to convince me that this movie was going to be a game changer like I hope that they would want it to be.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should.
Y'all be cool. Right on.